Guys, do you feel sad?
I feel alright.
I feel pretty sad.
Why?
I don't know. I like feeling sad sometimes.
You are wearing jogging bottoms.
Yeah, I've been wearing these all day.
I'm feeling apprehensive now in case I'm going to feel sad soon.
You might feel sad because I encountered a sad story,
no.
and I'm going to recite it to you. It's actually a very sad story.
Is it real?
Oh God, you're
This is a real story.
you actually sniffed just then. Are you tearing up thinking about it?
I've got a cold as well.
Oh, cool.
Only because I'm so sad. And when you're sad,
You
your
get
immune
colds.
system is weakened. Big Bird did an AMA. The man who plays Big Bird did an AMA on Reddit.
As Big Bird.
Which is an Ask Me Anything. People ask him questions and he...
But was he as
He wasn't
Big
Big Bird, no.
Oh, right.
He was
wasn't
the
a
man who played
character.
Big Bird.
Okay.
I like Big Bird, but he cannot fly. Thank you.
Nice.
Brilliant. Thank you.
He did that before
I did that
we
before we
started
started
recording.
recording.
Oh, why did you dob him in?
We did that before we started recording, but I left it exactly the same amount of time that I thought about it last time.
Yeah.
Before saying it. And I would never make you respond as though you were responding the first time to you. I thoroughly respect the fact you grasped me up that I made that joke up 5 minutes
No, I'm
ago.
very glad that it was worth it because I regretted that you weren't recording the first time you said it.
And I said, it's okay, I'll say it again in the podcast. You didn't say that's okay, I'll grass you up. So, this is not a relationship built on consent, Steve, is it? Carry on.
Tell me if you think this is a feature because what I've done is I've just copied one of his responses.
Okay.
And it's a story I'm going to tell you. And I've added one mistruth to it.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then I want you to tell me where that mistruth is. And it's called Sad Mistruths. Steve's Sad Mistruths. Okay.
Okay.
This is him writing now. This is a very sad story, but it's real. I got a letter from a fan who said his little boy, who was 5 years old, his name was Joey, he was dying of cancer. And he was so ill, the little boy knew he was dying.
Oh, fucking hell.
So the man in his letter asked if I would call the little boy. He said the only thing that cheered him at all in his fading state was to see Big Bird on television.
You made that bit up. The only thing that made him happy was wanking his voice.
Whilst watching Big Bird on television.
So once in a while he wouldn't see Big Bird on some days because he wasn't necessarily in every show. So he asked, could I telephone him and talk to the boy, tell him what a good boy he's been. I'm tearing up actually reading this.
Oh no.
So I took a while to look up a phone because this was before cell phones and they got a long cord to bring a phone to the boy. And I had Big Bird say, hello Joey, it's me, Big Bird. So he said, is it really you, Big Bird? Yes, it is. I chatted a while with him.
I can't look at you.
Yes, it is! What's Big
Why
Bird
have you
doing?
decided to do this if it makes you so sad, you fucking idiot?
Oh, God, Jesus. This chapter last week, which you accused of being too emotionally raw. I'm going to put a hand on you.
Steve's actively crying right now. Don't, Steve, because I feel really bad now.
I know that in this situation, if anyone showed me sympathy, I'd break down like a mess. So I'm going to put my hand on Steve's shoulder.
Oh, Steve!
If you want to hug at any time, Steve,
I'm afraid if I hug him, he'll die.
Steve, I want you to know that I love you, and
Yeah.
it's fine.
Hello, Steve, it's me, Big Bird.
I'm Big Bird!
Do you want me to read out the rest for you?
No, I can go on.
I won't cry because I'm not a pussy. Log's crying now.
Oh, I'm just having an allergic reaction to all the schmaltzy piss in this room.
Alright.
I chatted a while with him, about 10 minutes, and he said,
Like, one of my best friends crying has never been as funny as this.
I'm glad you're my friend, Big Bird. And I said, I better let you go now. He said, thank you for calling me Big
Forever.
Bird. You're my friend. You make me happy. And it turns out that his father and mother were sitting with him when the phone call came. And he was very, very ill that day. And they called...
We're literally laughing at Steve crying.
For the reader's benefit, Steve has his head in his hand.
Oh, next feature. Fucking hell.
fine. Right, we'll cut there. Are you okay?
That was just so much more sad than I expected it to be.
Oh my god.
I didn't even get to the bit I made up.
I'll fucking teach you.
Out of interest, what was the bit you did make up?
Oh, it just
Bit about Big Bird's dick.
got really rude.
Big Bird's dick came out of the receiver.
It's so much sadder than that. Like, maybe I should, I don't
Do you
know.
want me to read it?
Yes, and I think that's what we'll do. We'll just give it to Gav, and Gav, you read it as arsehole-liciously as possible.
Alright.
Oh, maybe.
You think you can do it? This is my favourite feature you've ever done.
So open.
Oh, I'm pumping sweat as well.
Out of your eyes. It's not sweat when it comes out of your eyes, Steve. It's called tears.
Oh, yeah, maybe it would be funnier if Gav read the rest of it.
It's not going to make me cry, is it? Okay, here we go. He said, "Thank you for calling me Big Bird. You're my friend. You make me happy." And it turns out that his father and mother were sitting with him when the phone call came. And he was very, very ill that day. And they called the parents in because they weren't sure how long he'd last. Fucking hell, Steve. And so his father wrote to me right away and said, "Thank you. Thank you." He hadn't seen him smile since October. And this was in March. When the phone call was hung up, he said, "Big Bird called me. He's my friend." And he closed his eyes and he passed away.
Wow.
And I could see...
As parents at that stage, I'd feel like I wasn't taking a big enough part in the kids'
Or
life.
he'd be like, "What the fuck did Big Bird say to him?"
What
What did she say to him? He was recovering.
He was fine before he got on the phone. He like whispered some like Japanese death roll to him. And his brain exploded.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is such a roller coaster of emotion.
You've picked up quite nicely now.
Oh my god. And I could see that what I say to children can be very important. And he said, "We haven't seen our little boy smile in months. He smiled as he passed away. It was a gift to us. Thank you." Fuck off.
Just leave that bit out.
No, read it. Read the made-up bit out.
Yeah, because people are going to think you're the sweetest person ever, and they're about to think you're disgusting. And then the boy opened his eyes and said, "I am alive now. Big Bird brought me back to life." And his father turned to me and he said, "What have you done? This is not my son. This is an abomination to nature and an affront to God and our Lord Jesus Christ."
Why?
And he picked up the heart rate monitor and raised it above his head and brought it down hard on his son's skull, killing him instantly. And that was the best erection I've ever had.
An insight into the creative process there. Like, it was over 15 minutes ago when you said, "What's a heavy thing in a hospital?" I came up with heart rate monitor. So it took you 15 minutes to write, and that was the best direction I've ever had. Hey, that was amazing, watching two people uncontrollably at the extremes of emotion while they read a passage. It's
Like, I was crying, but I wanted to point out that I was crying because I was laughing so much. And you were crying because the thing that you know was really sad, you decided to read out.
That got to be more than I expected it to.